The studio lights were bright, the cameras unforgiving. Millions were watching, though neither man sat face to face. One was in the room, the other was not, but his name hovered like a storm cloud. And then it happened. J.D. Vance, Vice President-elect of the United States, leaned forward in his chair and let words slip that would ripple across the country. Words aimed not at a rival politician, but at a billionaire. Not just any billionaire, Elon Musk. "You can say a lot of things about Elon," Vance said, his voice calm but charged. "But you can't say he's a dumb..." The audience laughed. The host chuckled, and for a moment the tension broke. But only for a moment, because Vance's next words carried the weight of thunder. "I think Elon Musk is making a huge mistake." The clip spread like wildfire. Social feeds erupted. Headlines popped. J.D. Vance warns Elon Musk. Vice President takes aim at tech titan. That was 2 weeks ago. Old news, some said. But here's the twist. Those words haven't faded. They've grown louder. They've come back, not as a memory, but as a spark reigniting conflict. And now Elon Musk himself is sending signals. Subtle, sharp, but unmistakable, a warning of his own. So what did J.D. Vance really mean? What's hidden in those lines that still haunt headlines? And why is Elon Musk's response stirring curiosity and fear at the same time? Stay with me, because this is not just politics, not just tech. This is a collision of visions, egos, and futures. And in their clash, we find lessons for ourselves. For many Americans, J.D. Vance is still a new name. The kid from Middletown, Ohio. The boy who grew up in chaos, who saw poverty, addiction, and despair firsthand. He wrote about it in Hillbilly Elegy, a book that became a bestseller and a cultural mirror. From there he rose, lawyer, venture capitalist, senator, and now Vice President-elect, a man who understands power because he clawed his way into its halls. And Elon Musk? His name doesn't need an introduction. Tesla, SpaceX, X, formerly Twitter, Neuralink, Starlink, tunnels under cities and rockets toward Mars. Musk is more than an entrepreneur, he's a symbol. For some, a symbol of progress and genius. For others, a symbol of ego and unpredictability. But here's the question. Why would J.D. Vance, in his first big media moment as Vice President-elect, choose to send a message to Elon Musk? Because in politics, words are never wasted. And Vance's words weren't just commentary. They were a chess move. Let's rewind. At the heart of this is Donald Trump, the man who made Vance his running mate. For months, Elon Musk and Trump's relationship has soured. Musk criticized, Trump attacked. The feud became public. Enter Vance. In that studio chair, he wasn't just J.D. Vance, a politician sharing his opinion. He was Trump's vice president, carrying the weight of loyalty. So when Vance said Musk was making a huge mistake, the message wasn't just personal, it was political. It was a line drawn in the sand. But here's where it gets interesting. Elon Musk didn't stay silent. At first, his reply was casual, even playful. When Vance joked, "You can't call Elon a dumb," Musk tweeted back with a single word, acknowledging it. A laugh, a nod, almost like he was shrugging off the feud. But Musk doesn't joke without meaning, and in recent days, his tone has sharpened. Subtle posts, cryptic comments, signals that he won't be lectured, not even by the Vice President-elect. It's not an open fight yet, but it's a warning. And that's why this story isn't over. It's just beginning.